disappear for just 20 days. 20 days only to seek help and treatment to my eye. And when I come back, suddenly US just went into unrestricted chaos mode. Unrestricted chaos. So what the hell is going on is what I want to find out today. So let's watch this video from Asmongold together to see if I start to understand some few things that are happening. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's go.
What? What's up?
Who does this?
Oh, what the hell?
These are the people that don't want the police, and they think that they don't want the police to be violent. The reason why they're pushing for non-violence is because they want the monopoly on violence for themselves. They have no problem spraying this woman in the face with mace, even though there's no reason to do that. This guy's obviously doing it because he thinks it's funny. This guy's running his, what do you call it? He's running his bicycle into her. I mean, this is crazy. Oh, it's silly string? Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is really insane. This
These
is
are the
really
people
insane.
that don't want the
I want the part that they are messing with her. Oh my god.
spraying this woman in the face with mace, even though there's no reason to do that. This guy's obviously doing it
What
because he
the
thinks it's funny.
fuck?
This guy's running his, what do you call it? He's running his bicycle into her. I mean, this is crazy. Oh, it's silly string? Oh, okay. Okay, well, it's not mace. Okay, that's good at least, right? Yeah, people are like dogs? Yeah.
Look at the way that she was hit by the
Least, right?
bicycle.
Yeah, people are like dogs?
What
yeah.
the heck?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep. YouTube listens policy for Butler content? Yeah, I'll look at it in a bit.
But what's happened as she's the only one against them in that place? But if so, she's putting herself in danger. You can make any opposition alone in there in a place like this. I mean, oh my god. They are always very violent, and like Asmo said, they have the monopoly. They are not trying to have the monopoly of the violence. They already have the monopoly of the violence. It's exactly the same thing that happens in my country. It's exactly the same thing that happens in my country. I think, in my opinion, I mean, I know nothing. Okay, I know nothing. I'm not the smartest person in the world. I'm very, very far from that. But for me, now you guys reached a point that it's now or never. Or are you guys gonna take your country to yourselves again? Back to yourselves again? Or you gonna lose it? Okay, this is the decision points, you know? That's the decision points. Here we already lost it. There is nothing we can do about it. We lost it.
Oh, somebody fell over. See if there's any more pushing. I'll see if there's any more of this. It looks like that's been pretty much a bunch of people yelling. But like you can see, it's very clearly like these are people. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Look at this. Jesus. And this is what happened. This is what happened. This is what happens when you don't have police. Yeah, I guess it was mace. Yeah, well, it could have been a second instance where it happened that wasn't there. Yeah, this pathetic. Yeah, and they're all doing this like small woman too. Like there's no again, there's no level that these people won't stoop to. Yep. Where is she?
From where did Asmon get these videos? I wanna know. I wanna see the source later. If you guys know, let me know in the comments, please. I wanna know more. See more videos about this. What's going on there? I don't know if I'm being limited or something, but I just didn't knew that this was happening up until now. What the heck? Oh my god. So yes, I wanna have access to what's going on there. I wanna see what's going on there. It's really very similar to what happens here from time to time when when some quote unquote when some quote unquote dictator reach the presidency, and dictator is always the right wings. And then things like this start to happen in the entire country. It's the same modus operandi in every country in the world. It's always like that.
I don't give a fuck. That's my fucking truth, bro.
Let me see if I find any more of this. Yeah, it's just, look at this. And she's getting bullied into a corner like this. This is crazy. Look how many people are following one person. Look at this. See? Yep. Yeah, this is what I said before about like this is again what I was saying about this is not race-based. Like there's obviously there's a tone of that for sure. But she's Hispanic and they are too. They all are. This is a violent agenda. These people are a disgrace. They are. Are they mob lynching her? Well, if they could, they would be. Like, what do you guys think? If these guys could kill her, would they have done it? I think the answer to that's absolutely. Absolutely. But the reason, again, the reason why they don't do it is because they know that they would get in trouble. And it goes back to what I've been saying over and over and over, is that the people that advocate for this kind of stuff, all you have to do is create consequences for them, and all of this magically disappears.
Exactly. It's simple as that. It's simple as that. Create consequences and all of this disappears. The thing that, at least it's what happens here in my country. They not only they have no consequences for doing stuff like this, but they are also, it's like they are compensated. They are like rewarded to do things like this, you know? It's like, if you are a good person here, if you're a right person here and you're doing your best to grow in life and do whatever you can to be a better person, to have a better life here, to grow, like work and study a lot and try a lot of different stuff and etc. It doesn't work here. It doesn't work anymore. What works is do things like these guys are doing and worse stuff. These things not only are not punished, but they are also rewarded here. And we see this happens more and more each day. I wish I could say more, but actually I will put myself in danger for real if I say more. I was going to say some stuff that's happening right now here about some people that are getting jail and some people that are not getting jail in totally opposite and opposite ways. Like one should be in jail and it's not, and one should not be in jail and it's going to. But yeah, I better not talk no more. I don't want to be in jail myself. Let's continue. I was about to say something else about this too, but I kind of forgot. It's something of my hate, EG. So let's keep going. Maybe I remember later, and I will tell you on this.
It will go away so fast. This is one person.
Why? Why they keep following her? Oh my god! They have nothing else to do?
Yep. Look at this, see?
What the heck? What the heck?
Yep.
Wait, again, the bicycle.
Jesus. It's Straight up, yeah.
The bicycle, the flag.
She really brave. Yep. Don't ever let people hoodwink you into some bullshit race war shit. No, these people that there are, and by the way, this is how the majority of people feel, but they're afraid of speaking out because they're worried that they'll get attacked like this. That's the thing. They're afraid of this. This is the reason why these people complain about the police so much. The reason why they complain about the police is because they want to be the police. They want to be the ones that get to enforce their rules and their worldview on other people.
You're kinda late, Fizwold. They are already doing this. They're not trying anymore. They're doing this. Okay? So I think Trump should be even more, well, let's put the words, unrestricted with his actions, you know, and he should make all efforts necessary to bring order back again. Or he stand strong against this with all the all his power, or the nation will be engulfed on this, and you guys will only know peace, quote unquote peace, when there is no threat anymore to these people. And then, if you see this stuff is stopped happening, there's only two reasons for this thing to stop. One, they won and they got what they want. What that means, that Trump will get back into his actions and stop all the actions, the good actions that he was doing up until now to his country. He's taking all that back. Or two, Trump will just put everyone on jail and kill people that are being nuisances and it's stuff, and the problem will stop because people will be afraid to try to go against him. There's only two different ways that this is gonna end. This is gonna end somehow, but one way is clearly better than another.
Just
Don't
what
make
we
me say
needed.
which one.
A literal dumpster fire. And then we have, bro, this guy, oh my god. Just so we're clear, the FBI needs no one's permission to enforce the Constitution. My responsibility is to the American people, not to political punchlines. LA's under siege by marauding criminals and will restore law and order. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Then do it and put them in jail. That's the problem. More peaceful protests. I don't know why Trump said all those.
It doesn't seem that they are going
It's
anywhere.
pretty fucked up.
This is also what's happening in LA. Clearly, Karen Bass in the city of Los Angeles does not have control of the city. And if they don't have control of the city, well, they can't help protect ICE and allow ICE to actually do their jobs. So yes, the National Guard, and it looks like even the Marines might need to come in and make sure ICE is protected and can continue to do their jobs. Because remember, what they said is they're not going to work with ICE. So ICE needs more help since the local government is not going to work with them. It's also wild to me.
It's crazy how like reasonable and logical this is.
How Democrats will try to blame Trump for the people that they govern, rioting and choosing to destroy people's private property. That is not Trump's fault. That is people making conscious decisions. And the governments in California should be working with the federal government to hold these people accountable to the fullest extent of the law.
Yeah, absolutely. Gavin Newsom talking about it. Okay, here we go.
Do you have any confidence that Pete Hegseth will be as principled as Mark Esper was?
I'm sorry, who is ICE? Who is ICE? I don't know. I'm sorry, I really don't know who they are, who or what they are talking about. Please let me know in the comments. I would like to know. Doesn't seem that this video will answer me this question.
He's a joke. Everybody knows it. So in over his head. What an embarrassment.
Your shit is on fire. Like every 6 months, California gets lit on fire by something. I mean, really? Like, it's a wildfire, a riot, some sort of other natural disaster, some crime uprising. I mean, how many times Has this shit go like, yeah, like it's BLM last.
I think we had enough. I think people had enough of bullshit about this. I think we've seen enough to know that they are clearly not solving anything there, and they need external forced help, external forceful help.
Time, like
You
just
know what I mean.
constantly.
That's just guy's weakness masquerading as strength. I don't even
For
know
sure.
he masquerades as strength. I mean, it's a serious moment.
Yeah.
I mean, this Human guy, these guys, it's just, it's the band of misfits.
Yeah.
Right.
It's, I mean, it really is. This is serious. People's lives are at stake.
Uh-huh.
The reputation of this country is at stake. Great American cities and states. It's
Are
not
getting lit on fire.
just, this is a preview for things to come. This isn't about LA per se. It's about us today. It's about you, everyone watching tomorrow.
That's right, guys. And that's the reason why people support Trump and the way that he's been handling this. That's the entire reason why. Because nobody wants to have these crazy hooligans show up at their city and break out the windows of their car or the windows in their buildings. Nobody wants this. This is what I think he doesn't really understand, is that he's actually right in a way, but he's right in the opposite way that he thinks he is.
I promise you. I mean, this guy's unhinged. Donald Trump is unhinged.
He's crazy
right now. And
You can't be serious. Oh my god. Of course Donald Trump has some problems, but oh my god. These are not the problems that you think he has are clearly not problems, but actual solutions.
this is just another proof point of that.
for
Do you
sure.
have any confidence that
For sure. He's the one that's crazy. Definitely. And this was from 28 minutes ago. Oh my God. The U.S. military is set to temporarily deploy about 700 Marines to Los Angeles while additional National Guard troops arrive in the city. Around 300 National Guard troops are deployed to the city of Los Angeles as well.
Now you know what's gonna happen? They will hit like rats because they can't do a shit against it. Now they'll start to hit. They start to hide and play hide and seek with them.
And the
That's
official,
it.
speaking on the condition of anonymity, said a battalion would be sent, but for now, the Insurrection Act is not expected to be invoked. The number of National Guard troops is expected to rise by 2,000 by Wednesday, and until then, the Marines are expected to provide support. It is
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. An Insurrection Act is not expected to be invoked. What? Why do you think that that this is happening? Why do you think? What change of mind was that?
unclear what is going to
Oh
be
my
happening
God.
until then. While the U.S. military cannot perform law enforcement activities inside the United States without invoking the Insurrection Act, the Pentagon is often called to respond to national crises from border to disaster relief. For example, during the pandemic, the U.S. military set up temporary hospitals. So we'll have to wait and see. It's a show of force. Yeah, exactly. Invoke the Insurrection Act, Trump. Go up here and do it. I think he should. Here we go. Rioters are now trying to light police cars on fire. Here we go. Wow. Great. Oh, yeah. Let's light the police cars on fire. That'll really show them. Find them. Yeah, this is more peaceful protests, guys. Los Angeles rioters have set a police cruiser on fire and lighting objects and dropping them over the overpass. The California Highway Patrol is trapped in the underpass as rioters throw scooters and other projectiles at them. You see, they can't go out over the overpass. They're throwing shit at them. This is crazy. Jesus. We're getting spawn camp? Yeah. Basically, right? What does secede mean? People, and people wonder why you advocate for harsh prison sentences? Yes, keep in mind, I'm the one I'm the psychopath. I'm the crazy one. When I see this and I think, hey, there's something that we should do about this. And this is, again, you know... Yep.
Where is this place? Where is this happening?
Jesus. This is crazy.
You know what? In my opinion, as a foreigner, as someone from Brazil, watching this, I never thought I would see something like this happening in US. And nothing happens with the people doing this. This is very normal and very common in my country. This is something that we are usually to see here, but I never thought I would see something like that happening in US. We've seen that happen in many places in Europe, but I never thought that this would start to happen in US and nothing would be done or made with people doing this as fast as possible. It's taking quite a lot of time, and this is surprising me negatively. This is passing. I mean, I'm saying this with an opinion of a person from seeing this from outside. This is passing a very negative image of the U.S. In 2025. You know, this is not the image the world have of it. I mean, because I'm always searching for news about that and etc. I know that it's been getting worse over time within the years, but it is supposed to be way better than we have seen words around the world, you know. And it's not what it looks not like right now. It's really not what it looks like right now. It's really looking like. Looking only by this, it's really looking like it's something that happens in my country.
User behavior? It is. It's bad.
And this is
Such a
real
peaceful
bad for you
protest, I
guys.
can see
Real
that.
bad.
Man. Look at that.
What people expect when something like this happens in US is that they are either being arrested or gonna for opposing or trying to retaliate against the police. This is what people here expect. I'm saying this in my perspective, okay?
The
In my
round of
perspective.
applause, too. Good job, buddy. Good job. They're not going to be able to get another window. That's the last window they're ever going to have. For sure. Tax money? Yeah, this is your tax money. Man. Jesus. Just absolutely destroying everything, man. It is insane what's going on with this.
And what no one's talking about is that this is clearly coordinated by someone. And I wonder who is behind of that. Someone is behind of that. This is not organic movement. This is no organic movement. Clearly, it is not. I don't even think that because of internet nowadays that it's even possible to exist organic movements, be it from left or right. It's always called by someone, and it's something that people need to start to think about. Someone is behind of this.
Deployed as protesters clash with police. And News Nation is tracking the unrest in LA County tonight after sweeping raids from immigration and customs enforcement officers today. Protests also erupting across New York City this weekend, with demonstrators flooding the streets in response to the wave.
See, this is the problem, is like if you don't address this first, then it gets worse. And this is the same thing that happened with BLM. Is like when BLM happened, it was because they didn't decisively act on it immediately.
Of federal immigration raids. And now with tensions mounting coast to coast, all eyes on the growing divide between local communities and federal enforcement. Joining us now to give insights on the local response to all of this, former NYPD officer Bill Stanton.
Yeah, this is nuts, man. It's just a peaceful protest over there for now. White liberals stupid? Well, I think that they're very vulnerable to emotional manipulation. I think that's really the problem, is that they can be emotionally manipulated very easily, and because they can be manipulated so easily, That's the reason why they end up doing these things.
We saw the first night was bad. What we've seen subsequent to that is getting increasingly worse and more violent. Tonight we had individuals out there shooting commercial-grade fireworks at our officers. That can kill you.
Yep.
And we have adapted our tactics to be able to have a chance to be able to take these people into custody and to be able to hold them accountable. We are overwhelmed as far as the number of people out there engaged in this type of activity.
And I feel bad for the LAPD, right? Because like these are guys that sign up and they want to protect their community, and they have a bunch of people in the government that are effectively deciding like, no, you don't get to do what you wanted to do. Like, I mean, a lot of police officers wanted to be police officers growing up. Like, that's what I've noticed, right? At least, like, I've observed. Like, they want to be...
And here he is, our answer to your question, right? Here he is. So, yeah. Someone skilled not allowing them to do their jobs. What was already expected? I mean, it's nothing new for me. Maybe it's new for you guys, but for me, nah. This is just another
thing. Like, of course there are police officers. Well, I want to be a police officer so I can arrest all the minorities. Yeah, sure, there's some of them. But a lot of them want to come in and do a good thing, right? And they can't do that. Yeah, you still have a choice, quit your job. Well, this is the problem, though. In a lot of these places, police officers are having huge problems recruiting. Because the government just basically says, hey, you have to be a punching bag. Hey, go stand out there and act like we're doing something and then take a rock to the face. They're having trouble recruiting.
And the type of things that they're doing, they'll take backpacks, and the backpack will have a cinder block in it. They have a hammer, and they'll break up the cinder block and use that, pass it around to throw at officers, to throw at cars, and throw at
Rust.
Other people. We've seen people with hammers, and you broadcasted breaking the bollards behind the federal building and taking the rocks, if you will, or pieces of concrete and throwing them at officers. We've had liquid of who knows what description thrown at officers. There's no limit to what they're doing to our officers. And again, as I mentioned,
well, there is a limit. None of them are bringing guns because they know if they do, they'll be immediately shut down. That's the reason. They're doing this because they know they can get away with it. Don't let them get away with it.
Mentioned in my statement.
Exactly.
I can't
this is
thank
all
our
clearly
folks enough
articulated.
and our partner agency police officials for going out there and taking care of the community.
Yep, and I just want to see, like, you know, the LAPD, like, they're trying to do their best, man. They are. They're trying to do their best, but they can't do anything else. Why don't Democrats use the term illegal aliens? Because they intentionally obfuscate the line between legal and illegal aliens in order to achieve a political gain. That's it. Because this is...
I'm calling Trump on you, you illegal motherfucker. I'm calling Trump on you, you illegal motherfucker.
It's going crazy, isn't it? Let's see. I got another one right here.
Donald Trump said, hey, Governor Newsom, since you can't keep your citizens safe during these damn ICE riots, I'ma send 2,000 National Guard members to come get on that ass. Hopefully you'll be old scum afterwards. Why are y'all acting like ICE just up and decided to deport people? Donald Trump won the presidency, and not only that, he told y'all what he was gonna do. He even gave illegals the option to self-deport and get a check. If you didn't do that shit, shame on you.
That's your
I'm
fault.
genuinely trying to think of the thought process here. Do you think causing chaos, committing more crimes is going to keep you in the country?
Did y'all see that one dude circling around?
It's totally the opposite direction. I mean, oh, they want to deport us. So, to prove then that they don't will deport us, that anyway, we're gonna commit all types of crimes. So, with that, we're gonna make sure that they don't gonna deport us. No, that's clearly not what's gonna happen, believe me. And also, you guys are making the situation for immigrants even more and more worse. Oh my god. It's something so simple. How people... Oh yeah, I forgot they don't have tuber cells. Yeah,
That burning
it's
car
a
on
mild
the
illness.
motorcycle waving the Mexican flag, nigga. What does that do for your case? Send him right now. Like, how does that fucking...
I always wonder, like, that's a good point. Like, how does this really help anybody? Like, does this look good? Does anybody watch this and think, oh, yeah, you know what? I actually think these people are in the right.
help you? You're a fucking arsonist. Also, ICE isn't deporting U.S. citizens. ICE is deporting illegal. Why are we acting like ICE is the problem here and not the people who, I don't know, didn't get their citizenship? Didn't
Oh my god.
get a visa to pull up? They just crawled through the desert or snuck through like a goddamn criminal. ICE is simply a form of accountability for every illegal that decided to come into America illegally.
What a
Keep it up,
surprise.
Donald Trump! Oh, that was a good one.
I'm telling you, a lot of people are supporting this, and this is the thing that I was trying to get at and show you guys is that.
This
and
guy's so
also,
funny.
This is really of no surprise.
Part in this.
Here's another one.
They're not taking part in the protest, but perhaps exploiting it for their own ends, like people you see here that are looting this store.
Wow.
They're stealing sneakers, and
Why would Donald Trump make them steal sneakers? That's awful.
they're going to be selling.
Damn.
And they're being caught on video from various locations on both sides of the street, and so there's a good
for the
chance
K.
that their faces will be recognized, and that their little spree
Yep,
of
unrestricted chaos.
theft
Unrestricted
will be rewarded
chaos.
with some accountability that will land them in jail. That is what is being promised by the chief, by the mayor.
For sure. Yeah, they're actually going to go to jail for sure. I totally believe that.
By the sheriff. That people who take advantage, people who are involved in violence, vandalism, theft, will be held accountable. If not tonight, as the mayor just said, it will happen down the road. Don't think you got away with it just because you haven't been arrested yet.
I think they got away with it. Yeah. Yeah, I think that they did get away
I
with it.
think so
Absolutely.
too, because this is what happens
And,
here.
what is this here? We have a disagreeer and arguer. Let me read this. This guy's a hypocrite. So what are you unhappy that I'm saying? By the way, you're not mad at me because I'm involved with politics.
Yes,
you're mad at me because I'm disagreeing with your
hypocritical.
politics. If I was agreeing with you, you'd be happy. Oh, here.
Oh my
wow.
god. Oh my god.
You guys, they're looting. Can I get a new pair of shoes too? I'm not doing shit. Yo, grab me a shirt. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Man, let me just get a shirt up in here, dog. I'll watch your bike. Yeah, I got you, bro.
Man.
Hey, whoa, bike.
They're trying to steal his bike. Bro, they're just trying to go out with anything. It's like if it's not bolted to the ground, it's gone. No, not me, guys. It's embarrassing, it is. It's like every single
Look
year
at
we
how
have a
comfortable
California
people are
crash
doing
out.
this.
How does this keep happening? And also, like, I don't understand, like, I mean, if Gavin Newsom runs for president, I mean, fuck, man, like, this guy is running a PvP server. How the fuck does he think he's gonna win? He's gonna lose. It's not even close.
He's got
the box. Oh my god!
What the fuck out here? The guy's going to the cash register. Yeah, boys!
Man. They actually, bro, you're right. They're loot boxes, man. Actual loot boxes. This shit is so whack. Self-control.
Yeah, that's actually
They don't have self-control. They absolutely have self-control. They 100% have self-control. The whole idea that they can't stop themselves from doing this is bullshit. They would not even think about doing this if there were a bunch of armed guards around. They are doing it because they know they can get away with it. That's why it happens. It's opportunistic, yeah.
Exactly.
They are getting away with it.
It's simple as that. They are just making this because they know that this is gonna worth it. Because the moment that they weight the consequences of their actions with what's gonna happen with them, and they see that it's not valid, it's not worth anymore, it's too risky, they will just stop. But if they are doing this, like I'm seeing right now, very comfortably doing this, they clearly know, absolutely know that there are no consequences at all to reach that point that they started doing something like this. This is exactly what happens here. It's exactly the same. And that's why I know that they're not gonna be arrested. They will not. They just not.
Oh, there it is. That's great. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is why deodorant is locked behind plexiglass. Yeah. I don't know, guys, but
I always start to think about the story owner, you know. And not talk about the bigger ones, the big franchises and all. I'm talking about smaller ones like that little store guy from the video before that. Just see everything that he built be destroyed in seconds, and he just being stolen everything that he worked so hard to have, you know. That this really hurts me a bit, you know. I can really feel that. I can really feel that the pain of that person, you know. And this is the same here. It happens a lot here. It's very common. So scenes like this are not new to me. But even so, this never stops to surprise me. And there's always people. I mean, everyone knows that, but I just sometimes I really feel that like that are really people out there that don't want to do anything, always want to go to the most easy way and take stuff that other people worked very hard to have, you know. That really hits me, you know, that really, my God. And that happens a lot to you. You have your stuff, you're doing your work, and people just try to steal you online, you know? Things like that. Everything. You work so hard to build all of your work and career and whatsoever, be a store or whatever. And for someone to just destroy it so easily from one day to another and take everything from you. That shouldn't be even allowed to happen, not even once in a year.
I'd rather not live in a country where deodorant and hair dye is locked behind a plexiglass case. A little outrageous, you know?
Hey!
Just looting fucking everything. Jesus. Man. I'm sure that really helps everybody out. Fucking animals? Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely.
So counterproductive to the very cause that you're advocating for.
Well, and it feeds into what he wanted to do. What he wants to do is he wants to create a scene. He wants to say, I was justified in sending in the National Guard because look at how violent these protesters are, which they were not until this was exacerbated. But
No, they are not. They are so peaceful and
I
lovely.
think he has a strategy here. He is losing support in every area. Inflation, the economy, tariffs, foreign policy. His ratings are dropping
Even
like
on immigration,
like rocks. But there's one catch.
Is it like
here.
under 30%?
Current support right now, though, is that 66% of the American public actually thinks it is crime enough to be undocumented and therefore deported.
That it's criminal to...
Every single month, that number gets higher. Every single month.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
And it doesn't matter how many of these things that they go and these yapping Karens keep doing, it's just getting higher.
Be undocumented?
Yes, it is not. You know how the disagreement was in the beginning? We were told it was going to be violent criminals, and I think everyone at this table would agree. Yeah. Haul out violent criminals.
Here we are, our reality shapers again. I really know that these are not very concise words to put together, but I really like how they sound. Reality shapers, yeah. Here you go, this reality shaper Karas again. Osmore. Trying, repeating the same bullshit over and over again, expecting for her words just become true. Just because
no,
she's
you
spelling
didn't agree.
that,
You actively fought against it constantly. You tried to compromise it, argue about it, act like he wasn't going to do that. And also, by the way, I don't know about you guys, but that was never the line for me. I mean, that's a good place to start.
I wish
Obviously,
I could
think it's
be
a
so
smart thing to
prolix
start
like
with,
Asmongold.
But like, that's not the only thing that you should do. You should get rid of everybody that shouldn't be here. Doesn't even make sense.
Fine. But a very important distinction was 60% of the American public, 2/3 of independents, 90% of Republicans, and just a little under half of Democrats think the crime is in being undocumented.
Even if it's a...
This must really suck for them. That these people found out that it's actually illegal to be an illegal alien. This was a secret that, only a few people knew about. And now that it's been exposed, oh man. Jeez. Guys, yeah, it's illegal to be an illegal alien.
Simple.
Yes.
Yeah,
so what I'm
true.
saying is a massive amount of this country actually agrees with not how he's doing it, but with what he's doing.
So they agree with how he's doing it too. I guarantee you they do. Absolutely they do. And if they don't now, the only way that Trump will lose votes from people now is if he stopped doing what he was supposed to be doing. And actually do nothing about what's happening in LA. Then he will lose votes. Because people already knew what he was going to do if he was elected again. And people chose, not only chose that for a smaller amount, but it was a quite huge amount of voters. So people know what to expect of his government, of his second government. And the only way for he lose voters is for him to not do what he was supposed to be doing. And up until now, at least, he's doing what he was supposed to do. So, yeah, I think he's doing great. Starts happening in their city, they'll start agreeing with it.
I think the strategy here is...
And in my opinion, also, I don't think Trump is doing enough. I think he should have federalized the National Guard and sent in the...
I was about to say exactly this, but he said first. In fact, he's been doing a lot, but it's clearly not enough. And in things like this, when things like this start to happen, you need to take fast actions, like less than 24 hours, and need to be strong and clear. I mean, we don't have... we should not have more space for bullshit in the world nowadays, because this clearly only makes things worse when we keep this all peace and blah 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 stuff crap all the time. Just only make things worse, and they always get what they want in the end. And this is not good for us. So, yeah. If you want peace, you have to go make war.
The
And that's
military
how.
on day 2.
And there is no other way.
The second that they said that they weren't going to do anything and they weren't going to help ICE, I would have sent them in on day 2 and had them just totally occupy the state until basically all of the illegals were gone. Like,
Exactly.
that's my
It's what I
viewpoint.
said. It's
He's
what it
leaning
exactly.
into a scene.
Straight Nazi shit. You're totally right. That's exactly right. Whenever you have a problem and there's a bunch of people breaking the law and they aren't supposed to be there, getting rid of them makes you a Nazi. Guys, I'm sorry to say, but I'm just not seeing your point of view there. It's just not going to happen. Like you've used that term so much that literally nobody cares. I don't hear about that. Yes, I don't care. Bring the police state. It's not a police state to have a state that's policed. This is a very different thing.
Right now, creating a bigger thing because it is the one thing that he remains supportive.
Let's fix that
How
right
is
now,
the
because
Nazi-
it is
the
not
Nazi bullshit?
illegal to be undocumented. It is not a crime to.
It is. I believe it is. I mean, I'm getting crazy. I mean, it is a crime because if you don't have documents, you are illegal immigrants.
Where do these
What the
people come
fuck she
from?
say?
What is this?
Be undocumented.
But what they're
People
saying
are
is the
not
problem is
illegal.
that they
no, but
are.
I'm
Hopefully you'll be old scum afterwards. Why are you?
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh my god, like, oh god, like, if they don't have documents to begin with, if they don't have documents, they are illegal immigrants don't have documents because they are illegal. Oh my god. How to explain that in a better way? It's so stupid that I don't even know how to explain this.
Oh my god.
It has. It has.
people
This is
come
the
from?
reaction, yes.
What is this?
be undocumented.
But what they're
People
saying
are
is the
not
problem is
illegal.
that they
no,
are
but I'm just
illegal.
saying
Nobody's-
we need to put that information out
But I
there.
don't
It is
think-
a civil infraction.
Yeah, and I don't
not
think
criminal.
So it's illegal because it's civil? What?
A table of Karens.
Actually broadly a misunderstanding. I think that 60% of Americans believe it's a civil offense and that if you come here and you're undocumented, that you should be deported.
But he's actually lost some points on the way he's handling immigration, not the border.
Absolutely.
And
But it's the only
think a
place
lot
he
of
remains
but
strong.
I think a lot of Americans voted for him on immigration,
They
thinking
did.
he was going to deport gang members and criminals.
They voted on him to deport everybody. He said that multiple times. He made that very clear. He just said it's a priority system, which makes sense.
And he is deporting our friends, our neighbors, mothers, fathers, people working hard to make America actually function. And this is not what I think a lot of people voted for.
This is just fucking crazy, bro. Like, it's not illegal. It's not illegal to be an illegal alien, guys. It's not. No, you don't understand. No, guys, I just don't know where the fuck these people come from. Yeah, is this show just a bunch of dumb Karens with too much time acting like they know what they're talking about? Well, yeah, pretty much, actually. Let's see if I can find a few more of these. And then, oh yeah, they did interview, and then Reddit, obviously, even Reddit is starting to realize that it's a little bit of bad optics when you have every single person at these protests flying the flags of foreign countries. And I think this is kind of funny, and it's good to see. This is for your own safety and optics of how protesters are seen. Trump can't call us un-American or push that narrative. American flags must be in LA protests. Leave the foreign flags at home, please. It's just sad. Yeah, it looks like an invasion. Well, it looks awful. Yeah, of course it does. I mean, I think that everybody can see that. It's pretty fucking obvious.
We are here to say free the immigrants that have been arrested.
The immigrants that have been arrested.
We are here to say end the ICE raids.
End the ICE raids.
We are.
They just will not they will not draw a distinction between like illegal immigrant and actual immigrant that like has come in through the legal process. They are completely refusing to do that, which I think is insane.
Because his mother had died my father, as the one processing the paperwork,
Yeah.
put my grandmother down as his mother. And so I am illegal in this country. My parents are illegal here in this country.
Then why are you here? Yeah, I mean, you've got people self-reporting. Just go get them. Yeah, just go get them. It's super easy. Yeah, she's admitting it.
We don't agree with the term illegal. We're undocumented.
Yeah, I don't agree with the term stealing or thief. I'll just refer to myself as unreceipted, or I haven't been checked out yet.
Been here for thousands of years before you guys showed up, screwed up everything. We think we.
Who's we? What do you mean we? There's no we.
Should organize together with the U.S. working class and fight together and create a better system. We're anti-capitalist. We think socialism does work.
Oh my god. Oh my god, the Marxist bullshit again. They never get tired of this. Come on, this is not working everywhere. This is not working in my country.
Real
Where this is
socialism, not
implanted.
Venezuela, not Cuba, not any of that crap.
Nah, you're always saying this bullshit. That you implement this bullshit everywhere in your world. And it doesn't work everywhere. And you keep saying and repeating that the real... nah. I'm tired. I'm so disclared it doesn't work. Oh my god, why people keep thinking stuff like this? Oh my
They try to
god.
sell us a socialism, and we believe it would be a more humane system that will take care of most of all people's necessities.
Is there a country we can look
Wishful thinking. Bullshit. All bullshit, okay? I don't want to even see your
to
face
kind of
anymore.
model the socialism idea?
The only model would be Soviet Union, the first 4 years.
Jeez.
Years after that, it became a mess. Sadly.
So the only instance that you have of this working is whenever it worked for 4 years, which is also debatable. And then it also, as soon as that went away, it immediately went off the rails. Great. And also, weren't they like communist? Like, I mean, that's like I don't think they were socialist, were they? Like,
there was a bureaucrat leadership that grew out of that, but it has to do mainly with the attacks of the U.S. and all big powers against that system that was working.
I don't know what he's talking
In the few
about.
years that it lasted, it showed the world that it could do much better than capitalism.
so yeah, let's all be like the Soviet Union, guys. That sounds like a great idea.
Before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank all of you, my patrons, that support my work here on YouTube, and especially my Three-Tailed Fox tier members, Heath Rowell, Fenny Sylvy, and One Lonely Wolf, for the incredible support to my work. Thank you very, very much. You guys are amazing. Also thanks to everyone who donated to me through Tron, and to all of my YouTube members. Thank you very much. You can support this channel life and growth with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon, link is in the description below. I'm glad I didn't saw any flag of my country, but I know that there are illegal Brazilians there too in these protests, probably, very much likely so. Well, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As I did, it was very informative and yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, check my links below, Patreon, Discord server, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!